Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7 o'clock. It is
Mhm.
Wednesday, Woman
Mhm.
Crush Wednesday. And so we present to you the ATeam. My name is Amber, and that wonderful, beautiful person next to me is Amanda. How you doing today, Amanda?
I'm good. I feel like it's been forever since we have been on. It's about
Bruh.
dang time.
And a lot of stuff has happened.
Are you feeling better? Let's start there.
I am feeling better. I got a little bit of a
Good.
cough, but still working through it. Gotta love how life treats you
Okay. I
sometimes.
have to I have to say I have to tell everyone. So I get this video call from Amber's husband,
Yeah.
and it is Amber sitting on the couch in a was this a onesie?
It is a
Can you
onesie.
yes, and one of those explain what kind of hats this was?
It's called a noggin. So they're
Mhm,
basically ball caps, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it fits like this on my head.
mhm,
Um,
mhm,
I'm watching the Aggie game, and I got my noggin, I got my onesie, A&M onesie with the feet. It does have feet, you know,
mhm,
and I mean
mhm.
it's cold, so I'm warming up and huddling up, and
And what were you sipping on? What was that concoction you
I
had?
had my Darth Vader cup with moon brew,
Moon brew,
which is
yes.
a mushroom
Mhm,
type drink it's all natural.
mhm,
And one scoop with a few ounces of hot water or hot milk, whichever way you want to take it. You've got it's supposed to reduce your cortisol, allow you to get into like a calm state so you can sleep. And I will tell you, I've been doing it for about a week and a half now, and I am feeling the difference. I'm seeing the difference. I sleep more soundly. I don't wake up in the middle of the night, and the stress is not near as bad as it was about a week and a half ago.
mhm.
But with the holidays coming up, I'm stressed to deal with. So
Yes, you're just jumping right back on in there.
I'm going right back in it. Thanksgiving for 22 people so far.
Mm, I know. I went to the store today and got a bunch of stuff, and then I went and checked on my amazing parents. My dad, let me tell you, just charging right up that hill, boy. He does not let grass grow under his feet, that
I
man.
love to hear it.
And then my mother had her knee replacement and she did great. So,
Nice.
deployer family is on the up and up, and we are coming back around. But with that being said, we have a lot of UFL stuff that has been
Yeah.
happening. Where do we want to start? First off, let's just say this. If you have forgotten, kickoff is March 30th. So definitely, like, believe it or not, people, that's going to be here like real soon. Real soon. First thing I want to address is Daryl Johnson is no longer with them. And I was watching some, he did actually the Vikings game over the
Yeah.
weekend. And so I was watching bits and pieces of that. And for those of you who don't remember, he was the UFL Executive VP of Football Operations the last 2 years. His spring football journey began in 2019. He said in a quote during the game, I think this merger really defines what spring football is going to be moving forward. He said, there is no more competition between the two leagues and come together as one. Let's start to build a relationship with the NFL. What are your thoughts on his comment, Amber?
I think he's trying to save face. I'll put it out there. I think he's trying to save face. This man has made an impact in the sport of football in various
Mhm.
organizations, whether it's UFL, USFL, XFL, IFL, the arena leagues, the Canadian leagues, the NFL when he played with the Cowboys. Everybody's always going to remember him as a advocate for football. I will
Mhm.
give that. I think that Rapoli has taken a huge step in this update.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to seeing another headline of Dwayne Johnson no longer associated with UFL.
Mhm.
I think that removing those aspects would probably put more of an impact and present more of an aligned front to what Rapoli's future is, what the narrative is. But I'm also looking at it from Johnston's point of view. Let me get out while the getting's good. What are the numbers? What are the stats? How many season tickets have held? Where's the marketing? Have you seen any billboards up in St. Louis? I haven't
Mhm.
seen any in Houston. I haven't seen any in Arlington. I mean,
I haven't. I want to back up real quick to his response. I have a mixed feeling of the response. I think part of it is and was his way of saying that the merger was not the wrong move for
no,
them. Um, I think that he kind of made that evident in his response. I think that he thought that that was something that needed to happen, was that they needed to merge together. Um, in hopes that they in turn then will work with the NFL. I mean, I think the NFL is going to want to see a few more years under their belt before they would make such a move like that. Um, but that's just my opinion
I think
on
the
that.
NFL is starting to see the potential of utilizing UFL as a farm system. I mean,
Mhm.
we've had what, as of August, like 45 players signed into the NFL on various teams, right? The Rams just picked up one of the kickers. So something's
Yes,
got to be
it
working.
may be a farm system, but let's not forget it's not the only farm system.
Right.
There are obviously we have the Continental Football League getting ready to start too. So there's going to be other leagues that are going to be coming about, and I think that that's where the UFL needs to rise above that. And if they want to have more athletes farmed from them, then they have to keep moving the needle,
Producing.
right? They have to keep moving forward when it comes to it. So I mean, honestly, obviously, they're making a bunch of changes. They've gotten rid of all 8 general managers. I mean, like,
Yeah.
of 2 of them of big name to me, whom I have met personally, Dave Buller and Von Hutchins.
Right.
I'm sad to see them go, but Larson's also was talking about in his article. If you've not checked that out, definitely
I
go check
did.
out his articles. Um, also basically saying that that's not to say that, people like Von Hutchins won't be back again or they won't be back again to help in the interim too. So big possibility as well. They said that this is not a cost cutting move by the league, nor should it concern the fans or the future of the league moving forward. So no concerns when it comes to that. What were your thoughts, Amber? Did you think that this was a cost-cutting move?
I
Of
don't think
course,
it
they're
was
not going to say that,
I
you
don't
know.
think it really was a cost cutting move. I mean, when you look at what Rapoli put what Larson put on X
Mhm.
about it, it was a step. It was Rapoli's or Larson going on to saying that this is more of a centralized plan. And I can see that a lot of corporations, a lot of entities, and not just in sports. You can see it in the corporate sector too, in various fields, that they are moving to a more centralized silo type system where they have that higher up central space working with the various outreaches. Think of it like an octopus and the different tentacles, the
Mhm.
tentacles being the team and the head of the octopus being the UFL upper management. So if you've got the head coach there, why is there a need for a GM? Especially when the GMs were, I mean, for lack of better terms, there was definitely more hands in the cookie jar than there needed to be. And so I think it was the new centralized structure that they're trying to implement.
They're
And I think
moving
it's just a
towards a
step towards that.
centralized scouting model
Yeah.
resembling an NFL front office. Yes. I mean, honestly, there's been a lot of changes, but you can definitely tell that these changes are more corporate changes. And honestly, I find it very refreshing. That to me, like with anything, in my personal opinion, the football team loses, that's on the head coach. Okay.
Right.
Yes, players take responsibility. Players have their part in that, but it always starts at the very top.
It does. It
Um,
does.
you know, obviously you have Rapoli in here now. This league fails, guess whose is on?
Yeah, but
So
the
so
guy's
I
got he's got more fun money than most people know what to do with. And to be very honest, if it fails, what is this to him? It's a
don't
tax
care. You know
write-off.
what I say? Make it rain. Make it
It's a tax
rain. Make it
write-off,
rain.
though.
Uh, I don't care. Make it rain. You want to
The
come in
only
here
way
and do that?
here's the kicker.
Mm-mm.
You can throw as much money as you want. If the fans don't buy tickets, if the season ticket holders are backing out for various reasons, whether it's because the venue didn't hold up or because it switched teams or switched locations or changed names, you can't get mad at the established fan base for not wanting to invest more money and return for another season if this is all they're going to expect.
Well, and here's the deal. I watched the game in, was it Berlin in the NFL this last weekend where they were?
Yeah.
Anyway, they were in a soccer stadium. That stadium was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And the way that they had that stadium set up had that, the field looking immaculate, of course, as always. But I mean, that was a soccer stadium, of course, but it can be done. And it was done. And it was shown that that's the life of the UFL moving forward, which I think is
Right, but
a very
you've got to take an effect in the European spectrum,
mhm.
okay? Football, soccer, that's the number one thing. Like
Yeah, they
that's
love it.
the sport
Mhm.
among sports. That's, the 21st century battle cry is various teams competing against other nations' teams. So, I mean, you're comparing apples and oranges in that sense. Because when you look at a soccer stadium down here in the States, you're lucky if you can get 30,000 in there.
Right.
It's one of the reasons
Well,
Rapoli
listen,
selected a few soccer stadiums to move to because of the lower lease pricing behind the lower head count and so on and so forth.
I just hope in St. Louis that they have every intention on keeping that Edward Jones Dome going, or the Dome of America Center, that they have it continue going, because I don't think that the soccer team here in St. Louis is going to be okay with doing that. But let me just say, if it was, I would be elated with that. You know why, Amber?
Hmm.
Because the St. Louis soccer team has an autism sensory room in their stadium. Oh, which is what I want for the UFL teams too.
Well, I mean, I know that the location in Houston will have an autism sensory room.
But it
So,
but
because
will it
it's
be
already that's
utilized?
already been established.
Okay, and it will be utilized?
I'm sure it will be. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
I really
I
hope so.
mean, got to get butts in seats, that's for sure.
I
With that
know.
being said, folks, please go to the UFL.com, look at season tickets, put your deposit down. Can't hurt.
Yep.
Go check out a game, even if it's just for a season, see what they're about. My thing is prices have gone up, season ticket prices have gone up. We're still trying to figure out about the parking and tailgating and all of that in certain areas with the new teams. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got. I don't know. I've got a sneaking suspicion that Daryl Johnston is reading into the future and backing out while the backing out is good.
That's what you think, huh?
That's what I think.
Hmm.
Because he's stuck around in other various entities and through other mergers and with other groups. It's interesting. That's all I'm saying. That's all
But
I'm
it
gonna say.
really makes you think back to when the merger happened,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
With who went to who first. So
Yeah.
I find it interesting that now Daryl's out, but Russ is still there. So who
Mm-hmm.
went? So who went to who first for this
I
merger?
I got a feeling that Russ is doing what Russ needs to do to maintain status. Johnston, the name alone will grant him. I mean, come on, he's commentating for NFL already.
Mm-hmm.
He's got gig after gig after gig lined up,
And
and
he did
will
do a
until the
great
day he
job. And he
retires.
did
Yeah.
do a great job with my Minnesota Vikings this
Oh yeah,
last weekend. I will give him credit
he's
for
a
that.
great commentator for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I just was curious about that. Also, head coaches are expected to move to full-time contracts.
Yeah, those are some of the rumors that's going on. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
coaches are being rehired with the same teams. And rumors have been kind of going around that maybe a health scare was not as scary as it was once mentioned, that a legend may come back to Houston. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah,
My ears are ringing. Excuse me. My ears are ringing, Amber.
I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying, um, the Phillips family has always had a soft spot for Houston, just like Houston's always had a soft spot for the Phillips family.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely a universal history between the two. And I would love to see Mr. Wade back in the saddle in Houston one more time. Just one more time.
With Mr. Smith, perhaps?
Who knows? I think
I would
that
love that.
the history of AJ Smith being an OC with the Roughnecks, with Wade Phillips being a head coach at one point, I think bringing that phenomenal combination and just the one season and then letting AJ take over as the head coach would be a beautiful transition to ease the fan base in Houston and maybe spark some sales and put butts in seats.
How do we feel about AJ maybe being the coach
I mean,
and Wade being his
defensive coordinator,
yep.
I'm there. As long as the combo's there, I don't care how they combine it. I think that would be an unstoppable coaching force. I
You know
really
why
do.
I'm saying that? The reason I'm saying that is because, obviously with Wade Phillips' health that had been happening, I just think that if they had AJ right there on the top with obviously all of the changes that have been happening in coaching staff and everything like that, and
It would be an easier
it would be
transition if
easier for
yeah.
him to be in the booth and making the calls.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
just a thought,
Yeah,
perhaps. Could I throw that out there?
I can see it.
Also, with all of this speculation of, obviously Spurge, the man, my man, talking about, you know, good
Oh,
old
all the
Coach
different
Beck
conspiracy theories
going
on the Yes
to
Family show.
Orlando. Do we think that's going to happen?
I mean, I can see it. When
I
when
could
you
see
look
I
when
could
you look at it logically, you look at it from a business, it's a great decision.
it is. I could see it. I definitely could.
I
I could.
mean, I wouldn't mind a 1 week vacation in Orlando to catch a game and then just chill afterwards.
And honestly, I can't say that I blame him if that were the case because, family I know is very, very important to him. And, Deanne is very much so into family too. So I could definitely see that happening. But coach has also been big into the Battlehawks. So
Mhm.
and still making Battlehawk posts. One thing I have noticed, and I want to see if you have, is the community work that has been going on within the league. Arlington, there's an initiative there, Season of Giving initiative in Arlington. And then in St. Louis did the area food bank with Archie, their mascot. So, do you think that they are doing more or they are just putting it out there on socials more? What are your thoughts, Amber?
Um, Honestly, I think they're just pacifying the fan bases that have the most ticket sales right now because all the gamblers have gotten is the same old, oh, we're back. We're all in Houston. The same old little running promo that's been happening for the past few weeks in Houston on various social medias. There's not been, we did get a hey fans, let's try to create a mascot. What would it be? What would it look like? What are some distinguishing marks? I know we've had a armadillo gambler type mascot come up and a mascot with a grill because Houston's known for making grills. Thank you, Johnny Dang. Paul Wall. I
Oh
mean, at
man.
the end of the day, throw a little bit out there. Is
Mhm.
is is it happening in other cities? I don't know. I can only vouch for Houston right now at this point. Birmingham, I haven't seen anything. Orlando, I haven't seen anything. Columbus, I haven't seen anything. But it's interesting. You definitely keep St. Louis and Dallas happy. That's for sure. I just think that the eggs are in one basket. Too many eggs in one basket. I mean, there's been talk of various coaching opportunities. I don't know if they're trying to pull from college football or not. I don't know if players are allowed to come promote their favorite charities in their local organizations. Why not? Let them.
Mhm.
It's going to do nothing but generate good publicity, you know?
Mhm.
But at this point, nothing has even been suggested outside of the stadium, a mascot, and we're all in. You know,
Mhm.
Orlando, come feel the storm. I haven't seen anything outside of the media stuff. So hats off to St. Louis, hats off to Dallas for putting that out there. I hope it doesn't eat away at the marketing budget that's left over for the rest of the teams.
Yeah, I'm just curious where marketing stands when it comes to certain things. If you have not gone on the UFL.com shop yet, definitely go check that out. Because there is some things on there, some new things that you'll definitely want to be checking out. I have noticed on the UFL page, they have kept it seems different to me. Let me just say. It seems very straightforward, I guess I should say. Not really too much as far as like the individualized pages, it's doing more. But it's strictly staying player driven, meaning
Yes.
just showing things with the showcases, players that have gone to the NFL. Shout out to Redmond, by the way, that plays with the Vikings. Had an amazing play this weekend.
Yeah.
Thought I'd throw that out there. Um, But they're definitely keeping it very, very just player oriented. Nothing as far as utilize or like letting fans know where they're at with things so much.
Right.
Um,
I did notice that they're announcing the season ticket sales with a photo of what the stadium is going to look like for
mhm.
Louisville, Columbus, and Orlando. All the other stadiums are staying the same with the exception of one. Can we guess who it is? And they're not showing that stadium. So
In St.
we'll
Louis,
see
they
how it
do
goes.
not have the very top. You cannot get
Right.
tickets in the very top, yes, anymore. Um, Honestly, I think that that was a very smart move. I
Yes.
don't think that it was necessary to get you just change the ticket prices all the way around, right? Instead
Right.
of making the cheapest ones. I feel like I'm on the movie Titanic where, oh, you get the below
Mm-hmm.
deck for you're all the way at the top, but you're get the
Let
you
me
get you,
hold me back. Hold me.
you get the what do they call that? What do they call that? Poop deck. Wasn't it poop
Yeah,
deck?
who's that?
You're gonna get the poop deck tickets if you get all the way to the top. Um, I don't know. I just they're keeping it very, very, very player oriented online. I wish that they would put more updates on here for fans. I have not seen any Battlehawk billboards or anything like that, but I'm sure they have to pay for the billboards by month or by, you know,
Quarter or whatever it is.
quarter, whatever it is. So understandably so, but I don't know.
I mean,
What else
I
you got?
love seeing the highlight on the UFL players that have gone into the NFL. I know
Mhm.
the Renegades kicker with the Packers was doing phenomenal. I know that Brandon Smith with Panthers, he came from the UFL. He's been doing good. The man kickers. I mean, what are we doing? Because we've got more UFL kickers in the league.
Mhm.
I mean, it's wild, but it's making an impact. Um, when I look at the scheduling, that's the interesting one. Um, you don't see anything yet. And that's what I'm waiting. I think that's where everyone's doing the Mr. Burns excellent. There once it comes out, they'll be happy.
Mhm.
But seriously, folks, go get tickets, get the merch, see what it's all about, and get ready. It's coming. It's slowly coming. There's footwear, there's hoodies and t-shirts and all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm here for it. Definitely here for it.
Also, we will get into COFL stuff too. I want to put out there that the COFL today, which was a
Yes.
few days ago, announced the addition of the Cincinnati Dukes, a storied semi professional program with 15 years of success, to its expanding lineup of professional franchises, led by managing partner Levy Berry, which
Yup.
is amazing. So I'm really excited for the Continental Football League because a lot of new things consistently keep coming out for them,
Yes.
and all good things. They are getting some international attention too by the Gridiron Japan, which is amazing. They're
Right.
really, really doing the groundwork to get their name out there, which I find very, very cool. We will also have the offensive line coach for the Texas Syndicate on our show next Wednesday.
Next week. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Just
Next
remember,
Wednesday.
COFL starts. What is it? Just under 200 days left. Like, yeah, 195 days before
Mhm.
COFL starts. So get out there, start learning about it. You've got various teams throughout the area, and you too can even invest
Mhm.
in a local franchise. So if you are a small business owner or just a huge football fan like myself, feel free to take a look and speak with some of the people regarding investment opportunities, because it might be kind of cool to say that you're a part owner of a football team.
And I am loving the song
Yeah,
that they have out now too. I know the person or the peeps that helped create that. I'm pretty
noise,
excited about that.
noise.
Also, we would love to have Mike Kelly on our show. So I will be reaching out to him at some point to have him on. He's done a show with some other people, but he hasn't done a show with the ladies yet.
Not yet, not yet.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? What does he do? Is it like this?
Mm-hmm.
Do the voice? Is that what it is? The Blake Shelton point? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
watch
that's
him.
where he goes like this guy. He's like this guy. Yep, I do like Blake Shelton. But yes, we need to have Mike Kelly on for sure. So we will be reaching out to him for also, but yeah, the Continental Football League, they're constantly evolving. You'll have
Yes,
to keep your eyes on the prize with them. Also, definitely go check out their merch too. They
they
also
do.
have
They have
some
awesome
really,
merch.
yep, really nice merch out
And
there.
I know that San Antonio is leading the charge with Toros coming back. I know that Houston or Austin, just outside of Austin, Pflugerville, kind of
Mhm.
that area, is dealing with the syndicate. Woohoo! And you can find out more news, more opportunities, more merch at, are you ready? www.coflfootball, all one word,
Mhm.
coflfootball.com.
Mhm. Yes, and Ohio Valley Ironmen
Yeah.
are coming back. Very exciting.
Yep. Yeah.
So, again, there's always constant changes. So, definitely go and follow the Continental Football League also for all that information. And we'll be bringing it to you too.
For
Um,
sure. For sure.
what else did you have? Did you have anything else?
I'm looking forward to getting into NFL
Okay.
because took the hubby for his birthday to the
What?
Houston Texans against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And
Yeah.
I've got to say, my man survived. I'm so proud of him. That emotional roller coaster that he
Yeah.
was on, it dive bombed from the first minute to halftime. Third
Mhm.
quarter, he's like, man, if they don't score right here, we just get up and leave.
I can just see him. He either has something
Yeah.
over his eyes, or he'll look like this, or he'll turn around completely. Yeah. He'll wait for the crowd's response. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
I've done that a few times. I turn
I've got to
around whenever
say,
our kicker kicks.
second largest comeback for the Texans in their team history. And yeah, it was phenomenal. I was happy to send those little polka dot cats back home to Florida
Mhm.
along with their fans, because it was amazing to watch the fans, because they were just, yeah, we're awesome, we're dominating, and then third quarter starts to happen, and oh, we still got it, and then fourth quarter's coming around, and you're just like, you see the despair take over their faces, like a
Mhm.
turquoise wave of just horrific imagery. I will say it was a valiant effort. I'm glad that the Texans did emerge victorious. That
Mhm.
was the game
That
for
was a
me.
that was a crazy
Yes,
game.
that was the game for me for the NFL, and to have been there was phenomenal. Of course,
Mhm.
one of the other great aspects that I enjoyed throughout watching the multiple games was the various salutes to service because,
Mhm.
as we know, yesterday was Veterans Day.
You. Mhm.
And we got to see various salutes to service. So if you are watching and if you are a veteran, thank you so much for the sacrifices that you and your family and
Mhm.
your loved ones have made to keep us safe and strong and proud to be Americans. So I appreciated seeing all of that from the NFL because it
Mhm.
wasn't too long ago when that was not celebrated near as much.
Mhm. And
So
thank you to Amber,
I was happy to
and
see that happen.
thank you to Amber and her husband for their service too. Absolutely. And also shout out to Kittle because Kittle ran along all of the veterans and shook every single one of their hands. And I think that that speaks volumes about him as a person. So big shout out to Kittle. I'm a huge fan of his regardless. So
Yeah,
yeah, I thought that
he's an
was really
amazing
cool.
player. An
Mhm.
amazing, phenomenal player. And even the previous week, when he wasn't shaking the veterans' hands, he was waiting for the TV timeout to be done. And what happens? He's just bouncing to the K-pop Demon Hunters and
Mhm.
loving it. He's like, "What's not to like? It's catchy. I like it. You should watch it."
Mhm.
I mean, he's just a big kid at heart. And he loves the game.
He
Has
really is a big kid at heart. Also shout out to both of my grandparents who served. Shout out to them also, and also my cousin
yeah,
on my dad's side. So definitely thank you to them and their service as well. So, and
my
to
son.
all veterans out there, it hits a spot with me all the time, all the time. So,
Yeah, it takes a high caliber person to sign up to
mm,
and including their life on the line for God and country. So thank you so much, my wonderful husband. Thank you, sir,
mhm,
for making me a
mhm,
proud wife of a proud U.S. Army veteran, and thank you to my son Hunter for making me a proud
mhm,
mother of a proud U.S. Marine veteran. So
mhm. Very, very special.
that was one of the things I definitely loved about NFL this past weekend. What about you? What were some of the highlights for you?
So, I wish I had a extremely highlighting topic to talk about with my Viking game, but I definitely do.
You don't. Oh no.
You
What
know,
happened?
I am like, what happened? What happened is right. What happened? I don't understand. What happened? I don't like, I wonder that honestly every week. Every week.
Well, there, among, I
Mhm.
gotta say, among the week 11 festivities.
I think I need to clean when I watch them because do you know, out of all the times that I watch them, okay, I'll watch maybe about half a quarter or so ish just to see how it's going, just to get the vibe right from them. Because
Mhm,
Vikings typically, normally, are a second half football team.
right.
So I'm like watching the vibe, watching the vibe. I'm like, do I want to clean the bathroom or the kitchen first? Which one? And then I'm like, well, it's better than watching this shit on TV, so I might as well just go to the bathroom and clean. So I went to the bathroom, cleaned the bathroom, come back, and oh, something great happens. So what do? I go back to cleaning. Then I get done and I sit down to watch it. The hell in a handbasket. I'm like,
Well,
am I the one that's like, am I mean, I don't
it's
want
the
to say
injury.
I'm not gonna watch a game for a week because then if we win, then my dad will be like, "I need you to not watch them."
Not watch the game, right?
So, like, I don't know, and I'm gonna be in Dallas December 15th for that game, that Sunday night game, I will be watching the Cowboys versus the Vikings in Dallas. I will be, thank you, none other than 16th row from the field. But
Ooh.
yes, and I have to somehow camouflage purple and gold when I'm sitting next to the Cowboys fans. I'm just going to sit right here. Don't mind me and my cheering. I'll probably be one of those crazy people on the sideline hooting and hollering, but that's okay.
Well, get ready because tomorrow night's game, the Jets at New England, is
What
going
is
to
going
be
on with New England? Let's talk about that.
dude. These various injuries are just
I love New England's coach, and I must say, he is doing so much better there
oh
than he
yeah,
was when he played in Indy. And I have to say, I agree with all of the people out there that are saying Indy hasn't had a real game yet. Has not. Indy has not had a real game yet.
no, not at
No,
all.
no. I love the owner. Love her. I think that she's great on the field, sidelines, doing her notes, all that. Love that. I think that she knows what she is talking about and what she is doing. But they've not had a real competitor yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But
And I
yeah, this
must
is
say to all
like
those Aaron Rodgers people that think Aaron Rodgers is like the bee's knees and is great or whatever, not so much. Russell Wilson played better than him when he came out for 2 plays than Aaron Rodgers played that entire football game, people.
true,
Mm-hmm. I am
true.
tired of hearing about Aaron Rodgers and how fantastic he is. And to all
Right.
those people that think I would like him if he came to the Vikings, no, I would not. Absolutely not. What'd you think about the Eagles game, Amber?
I don't know. I mean,
Do we think that this is a Super Bowl curse? What are we thinking here?
I mean, hurts. What more can you say?
I
I
think this is
I
none
don't know
other
if the
than a
fans are finally
Saquon
going to
and
get a taste of
Jalen
their own
on
medicine.
Saquon and Jalen don't seem like they're quite on the same page.
Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. And I think the
What is
rest of
that?
the team's feeling it. I think they're sensing
Mm-hmm.
that energy, and as a result, it's producing subpar lackluster. And until they become simpatico and start syncing up, this is what you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, as far as the rest of the schedule goes, you've got the Jets and the Patriots for tomorrow, right? Then Sunday, 8:30 a.m., folks. It is your Washington Commanders against your Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So be
So
up and ready. Is that one's in Madrid, right?
okay, tell me all these games and let's do our picks real quick.
Okay, okay. So I got a feeling the Pats are going to pull over the Jets.
Oh,
I think the
yeah.
Commanders will take this one. Oh, and then our noon games, you got the Panthers and the Falcons. Who
Oh
you
no
got?
no 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 no! What did you say?
I said the
You
Commanders,
said the Commanders will beat
the Dolphins.
Miami? Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think the jet lag is going to get the Dolphins.
No, I don't think so.
We'll see. We
I think
shall
Miami
see.
will pull that off. Okay, what's the next one?
The 12 o'clock games, you got the Panthers and the Falcons. So, the Thundercats against the Dirty Birds.
Yeah, okay. I'll probably do the Dirty Birds on that one.
The Bengals and the Steelers. Remember, Burrows
Burrows is coming back.
could be coming back. So,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Bengals on that one.
I would have to agree.
Packers and the Giants.
Oh, Packers.
Man, the Giants. Come on.
No,
All right.
ma'am.
Again, still on week 11, 12 o'clock. You got the Chargers at the Jaguars. So you got the San Diego is going to be seeing Jacksonville, right? Cross country.
Well, what's his face is out for the
Yep.
rest of the year.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me I get to watch that amazing commercial of "Let's Hear It for the Boys" and he's not even going to be
He's
out on
not
the
even
field
there,
for the
right?
rest of the year?
And then, of
What a
course,
joke!
the Bears against the
Oh,
Vikings.
wait a minute!
That's a rivalry team, huh?
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hold on? So the Bears are playing the Vikings in Chicago?
No, at Minnesota. At Minnesota.
Now, am I picking because am I going to be a fan or am I going to be a realist? So let's see. Are the devil horns going up or are the devil horns going down?
I'm
Which
going
one
for the
is
Bears because I know what the reality is.
it?
So
I
you
can't
got
bet against my team. Now, do I have these little voices that, if everyone has those little voices in their head. Do I have those little voices going on right now? Absolutely.
another
I'm
huge
still picking.
rivalry game going on. And honestly, I think we need to make a petition to the NFL to make this game the Love Ya Blue game. And whoever wins gets to wear the Love Ya Blue uniforms for the following season until the next rivalry game. Texans at Tennessee to face the Titans. That'll be 12 o'clock. I don't know. I got a feeling the Texans are going to pull this one out. I really do.
I have to agree with that one.
I think they're coming off a wonderful win, and they're going to carry that into the next week. You've got the Bucks going up to New York to face Buffalo Bills, and
Damn.
I think the Bills are going to pull this one out. Maybe the weather might play a factor. I don't know. Who knows? I'm looking
Mm.
forward to seeing what the cheerleaders' uniforms are going to look like for the teams from New York.
Well, the Bills haven't been so hot the last 2 weeks, so
I think they're owed one. I think they're due.
I'm going Bills on this one.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Well, then we've got a short afternoon with just 4 of the teams playing. You got the Niners at Arizona to face the Cardinals at 3 o'clock.
Oh,
And
the Niners. Oh boy.
I don't know, dude, with the injuries that they're dealing with.
Nice. Well, what's going on with Purdy and them right now? They're just not
Man,
on the same page.
11 of the starters are riddled with injuries. And the second we get one of them back, it's like 2 of them go away. So it's bad. They're making the adjustments that they need to. I don't know. I want to go for the Niners, but I just don't see it happen, folks. I really don't. I
Yeah,
will
that
end
is
up taking
true.
the Cardinals in this one. Then you got the
Wow.
Seahawks, the Water Chickens of
Wow. Did you just
Seattle
bet against your husband just now? Oh, excuse me. Did you just bet against your husband's team just now?
against the Niners. No, the Niners are for me. I'm a Niners fan.
Well,
Hey, reality's reality. And so
okay, well, if reality's reality, then the Bears are going to beat the Vikings. So
exactly. At
that's
least keep it honest.
that's reality. And if
Well,
I'm hearing those footsteps coming down here just to call me out on that comment right there, then I'm going to push this end stream real fast, like, because I'm not
get
going
on
to
it.
let
Get your
him
finger
get
on
his
the button.
kudos for nothing.
Seattle's are facing the Los Angeles Rams at 3 o'clock, and I will be taking the Rams for that one.
Not me.
No? All
No,
right. You go
ma'am.
with those water chickens, see if I care.
No, ma'am.
Then you've got the Baltimore Ravens taking a trip to Cleveland to face the Browns. And I'll be honest, I think the Browns have a shot here.
Browns and who?
Ravens.
Oh,
Lamar's
see,
gone.
I don't even like Lamar, but I can't go against Lamar on that one.
Bruh, come on.
I
I think the
can't.
Browns might do it.
Uh,
Chiefs and the Broncos, right? I mean, it depends if Mahomes is able
uh,
to cash the check for the referees or not, because
where's
that's a
that?
whole scandal in its
Where's
own.
where's that game at?
It's going to be at Denver.
Hmm. Who do I want to pick on that one?
I mean, I'll go Broncos. Just because Mahomes just, I don't know what it is.
I know. I gotta go with the Chiefs though, because they always pull that. They always. Ooh, Casey's gonna be mad at me. I better not.
Well, Sunday night football, you've got the
Better not.
Detroit Lions being hosted by none other than the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be a good
Oh,
one.
that's
That's
gonna
going to
be.
be a good one.
Do I want St. Brown or do I want? No. I'm gonna go with Lions on this one.
Really?
I am.
I think the home
I
crowd might
am.
might be the advantage that the Eagles need to fly this one out of the coop over the
They
Lions.
got Gibbs and versus St. Brown.
Man,
I don't
it's going to
know.
be. And then Monday night, of course, Monday night
Mm.
is going to be the Cowboys and the Raiders at Las Vegas. So,
I gotta go with the Cowboys on that one. I don't even like
yeah.
them, but all right. Well,
Yeah.
I gotta get off here because there's another show coming up right after us. So definitely go check that
And
out.
I mean, really though, we will see you guys though next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. for the best
Mm-hmm.
women's sports podcast that there is. It is the ATeam. Amanda,
Mm-hmm.
say goodbye. I'm
You.
Amber, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great time.
See ya. If I can get this.